Foundation is an organization of Ugandans and Americans who are working to care for the young children of Kampala, Uganda, who live in extreme poverty. We provide children, ages infant to 6, who are under our care with free early childhood and preschool education, nutrition, medical care, and the love and attention essential for their holistic growth, physically, cognitively, emotionally, and socially. Remarkably, we understand that we are the only free early childhood learning center of the 720 preschools in Kampala. Clover's mission is to enable young children living in poverty in Uganda to have the health, confidence, and ability to grow and become the change in their community. Clover Foundation was founded by a Ugandan family, Salma and Abasi Semakula and their 4 boys, who immigrated to the United States, and their family and friends who remain in Uganda.
My family was fortunate enough to live comfortably and enable me to go through school. Yet, from my bedroom window, I saw the slums just on the other side of the wall that surrounded my home. I observed young children the same age as my own, barely clothed with extended bellies because they did not have food to eat, walking barefoot in the streets alone. Upon immigrating to the US as a family, while we did not have much, we knew we had enough. We wanted to help those families who we know firsthand are struggling in the dire conditions of extreme poverty in our community. We began sending containers of clothing, toys, educational materials, and sporting equipment to our friends in Uganda to distribute to the children who had nothing at all. Today, since January 2013, we have joined friends and colleagues in the US with family, friends, and associates in Uganda and have established the Clover Foundation, an NGO in Uganda, and we are in the queue to receive our non-profit status here in the US. Clover Foundation is located in Busega in the Lubaga division of Kampala, which is one of 5 divisions of the Kampala district. It is about 7.5 kilometers southwest of Kampala's central business district and is comprised primarily of low-income neighborhoods. The population is about 30,000 people with primary occupations that include fishmongers, market vendors, and motorcycle operators, commonly known as border riders. The handmade crafts made by the mothers in the community help Clover to raise much-needed funds for the children we serve. The children of the Clover Foundation live in the neighboring slums of Busega. Their homes are often one room of mud walls and metal roofs, shared with 2 or more siblings and adults. They have no clean water and have polluted streams running outside their doors.
Esther Mukumbi, Clover's program manager in Busega, shares that when the children first arrived at Clover, that they were dull, malnourished, not social, and often marked by injury. Clover's goal is to impact the lives of the hundreds of children in Busega who need help to reach their potential. Presently, Clover Foundation provides daily early childhood care to 40 young children from the low-income areas of Busega, Kampala District, Uganda, with a safe, caring, and engaging environment during the critical years, infant through 6. Clover addresses their immediate needs, overcoming hunger and malnutrition, disease, neglect, and illiteracy, all of which otherwise rob them of healthy development and a viable future. Clover provides 2 healthy meals and a nutritious snack daily. We ensure immunization appointments are made and kept for every child, that their weight is monitored, and that they are provided a stimulating early childhood education program where the children are learning through play and creative instruction. We teach our children in English, the official language of Uganda, and otherwise prepare each child to enter primary school when they reach 6 years of age. Clover's providing no-cost care for these children enables their mothers, fathers, or caretakers to scratch out a living and bring home much-needed financial resources to address basic needs.
Orange. A is for apple.
Over 60% of Kampala's population lives in slums. 40% of children in Kampala are orphaned by HIV/AIDS. 30% of Ugandan households are headed by a woman, most with limited ability to provide for the children. 24% of girls below 18 years old are either pregnant or have already given birth. Many go on to have more children than they can provide for. Young children begin to work as early as they can walk to fetch clean water. According to UNICEF, nearly 10 million children under the age of 5 years old die each year from causes related to poverty. These young children are vulnerable to die of otherwise preventable diseases such as measles, diarrhea, and malaria because they do not have safe drinking water, suffer from neglect and often abuse, have no sanitation, and if they fall ill, their family cannot afford medical care. April Stone, board chair of Clover Foundation, board member Peter Hilton and Joni Hilton visited Clover Foundation in Busega in October 2013. As April shares, we enjoyed working with our Ugandan board members in a dynamic collaboration to arrive at a unified understanding of how Clover will grow and support the children we serve. Our developing friendships reach beyond the already unique bond of trust with our Ugandan colleagues. We embrace each other as friends and look forward to a long future in making a dramatic, positive difference in the lives of the children, families, and community we serve. While in Kampala, April and Peter met with over a dozen organizations, many of whom we will be partnering with, others who are providing us with helpful technical advice. The Clover Difference. Clover is a U.S. and Ugandan organization operating as one, with a shared commitment and strong corporate governing structure both in the U.S. and Uganda. We are a non-governmental organization in Uganda and have our 501c3 designation pending in the U.S. Clover is the only free preschool and early childhood learning center in Kampala. Currently, after Clover's first year, we have 40 young children who have grown into healthy, happy learners. 2 children, Rahif and Stephen, have graduated Clover and begun primary school with our support. We look forward to the work ahead, generating resources and partnerships. 1, to ensure Clover-enrolled children are continually supported through primary, secondary education, and undergraduate or vocational education to be independent, responsible, productive adults. 2, to move from our temporary quarters to a space of our own. And 3, to help the families of our students to thrive, enabling them to create more secure home lives for their children.
According to the World Bank, for the first time in history, it is possible to eradicate extreme poverty by 2050. Clover is making great strides in having this effort become a reality.
Please help us enable young children living in extreme poverty in Kampala, Uganda, to have the health, confidence, and ability to grow and lead the change in their community. Thank you very much.